Hey guys, how are we? So the photo here is of Gerhard Altenwald. He was a lieutenant in the German army. So what I want to do is, for about 5 years, I've been trying to find this man's gravesite, and I have found it. But if we can share this video out there, I have contacted Volksbund, which is a group of people who go out and find remains of World War II soldiers, and they bring them home to a local war cemetery. So the family can actually, go to their site and know where they are. So this man, despite what your political differences are, he was a soldier. He was born in 1915 and was unalived in battle near Slobotka, which is in Russland, which is Russia now, in 1942, where he sadly was hit in the stomach, survived the actual wound, but then sadly lost his life a few days later on the 26th of the 3rd, 1942, due to the infection from the surgery. So he was only a very young man, I think 28 or 29 years of age. And what I want to do, I want to get this video out there as much as we can, so that anybody who is related to this man can contact me, and I can give you the photo album that I have of his. I can give you copies of the photos, and I can give you the exact details of where he is. And I've got to be careful what I say here on TikTok now. I really want to get this far out and wide, because for about 5 years, as I said before, I've been searching for where this guy is, for any sort of relative who might want to know where he's buried. And I don't normally do these videos, but I really want to get this out there. Now, look, again, as I said before, I have no political involvement in what he may have believed in or he didn't believe in, but there's over 300,000 World War II soldiers on all sides who have not been found. Now that's sad. That's the sad part of what war is. And again, despite whether the political differences that the two sides had, he deserves to be placed, and he deserves to be found. He deserves to have his family and descendants come and visit where he is. And as all soldiers, I say this: thank you for your service. It doesn't matter what side you fought on, he deserves that much. So please help me get this video out there. I have contacted the graveyard where they say he is, and I've given them the photo that I have of a marker that was taken, a photo that was taken of a marker in 1942, or I believe very close or after 1942 that the photo was taken. And I've sent that to them, and hopefully, if there are any of his descendants here on TikTok as well, in Germany, or they're in Australia, or anyone, I will put his name up here as well. But his name was Gerhard Altenwald, or Wald, as you say in Germany. He was born in 1915 in Pforzheim, and was sadly unalived in 1942. Now, the date of his unalivement was the 26th of the 3rd, 1942, in Slobotka in Russland. That's where he is buried, but he has no grave marker. From what I can find, only the photo that I have taken in 1940s, whether it be, I think it's after, obviously after he was buried. and the photo was never sent to his family, and I know that because it's actually what they call a photo postcard, and it was not sent. It has no stamping on it or anything like that. It was actually in his photo album, so maybe a friend or somebody took it, I don't know the details of how it was taken, but I did buy his photo album off a collector from Fosheim, I believe. So somehow, and the story that he gave me is that it was taken possibly off him, and maybe a friend had given it to him years later. I don't know. That's the story that I got, that he got it from someone who was there, and it never went back to his family. So there are some family photos in it as well that I would be happy to send to his family or any descendants of his. So please get this video out there so that we can help find this guy and help find his relatives so I can contact them. And I have done this for a long time now, like 5 years. I've been searching, and I've just found, literally last year's, I think it was in October, I found where he is. I found an area of where they believe his remains are, but sadly nobody has, from what I've got information on, from the German War Graves Association and Volksblood, who actually have their own associated group who do go out and trying to find these guys. Nobody has tried to do any sort of research on him, and I find that's quite sad, and I think that maybe his family doesn't know where he is. So I thought I'd use TikTok as well to help his family. So please, if you do have any information on him, or you are related to him, please get this video out there so that we can find this guy, because it's important. I think he deserves to be found, and he deserves to have family to come and visit him. Now, he is buried in a place called Dalwisch-Scheiner Russland. There is a graveyard there, and I do believe that's where he is buried, from what the information I can find on him. And the information that I have from their books, it matches exactly the same date of birth, name, rank number, and also grave number to where this lot that he is in. But they have said that he has not been transferred to a military grave where he should, and he deserves to be, and family haven't contacted him or contacted them about him. So if I do slow my words, I do apologise. I've had a reaction to medication, so I do apologise for that. But let's just try to find this guy so that his family know where he is. Please share this video wide and far as you can, because this has been a long, hard battle for me the last 5 to 6 years just to even found him, and I find out where he possibly is, and they think he is. And this guy, look, he was a hero. He, as far as I know, was possibly going to be rewarded for his bravery in battle. But yeah, obviously I don't think he was, because he did sadly become a victim. But yeah, please share this far and wide. And if you're asking why I've covered up this area here, it does show insignia that would be banned. But this guy was a lieutenant, or his last rank was lieutenant. So but please share this video far out and wide, and get any information that you have or you are related to him. I'm happy to share. All right, take care, guys.